goodness, there's just so many stray dogs, you know. Isn't there anything being done about it? And I'm saying, yes, there is. Yes, there is. And the organization is SASY, Stop Animal Suffering. It goes in and helps organizations underwrite spay-neuter clinics in some of the poorest of the poor areas where they pick up stray dogs, they make appointments for people that can't afford full vet services, and so SASY is making a difference. None of us are paid, and I can't stress that enough. We are not paid. It goes directly into Costa Rica.
I've seen a lot of animal suffering, cats and dogs, street animals that are just in dire needs to be spayed and neutered, to prevent the birth of unwanted litters of kittens and puppies. And thanks to SASY, we've been able to do it. We travel all over the country in really poverty-stricken areas, and we've prevented the litters from being born of many thousands upon thousands of animals. You have to educate the public so they realize the benefits of spaying and neutering their animals. So once you do that, they will be willing to bring their dogs into these low-cost clinics, and you can avoid all these unwanted litters from being born.
While living in Costa Rica, it became obvious to me the street dog population needed attention. SASY continues to make great advances in the education of the peoples, the conscious qualities of their lives, their families, and most importantly, their communities. It's really become larger than life. SASY.
My background is interior design, so I've been trained to beautify the environment in which I live. And it's very important to me that we contribute something very meaningful to what we do here as guests in Costa Rica. The reduction in stray animals directly affects the quality of life here. Streets are cleaner from waste, and personal danger is reduced when every animal has the potential to be individually supervised. We go to so many satellites here in this country and also in Nicaragua.
A lot of times people will say to me things like, well, I prefer to give to a charity that helps people, and your charity is, about animals. And the answer that I would give to those people is that SASY is a charity that helps people, because the animals don't come to the clinics by themselves. The animals are brought there by their owners. They have, these are pets, and people love these pets, but they may not have the resources to provide the medical care that those pets need. And so I think SASY is really providing a valuable community service.
When we first came down to Costa Rica 12 years ago and saw the number of animals along the side of the road, female dogs that you could tell had just had one more litter of puppies, it just broke our hearts. And now I have to say, we're driving around the country and we're seeing the results of a program like SASY. People are invited to apply for grants and funding, and we have a funding committee. We look over all of the applications, and then we decide where the money is going to be best spent and used. I mean, all of us on the board come from different backgrounds, different professions, but yet we all have the same goal in mind, which is to help the animal population in Costa Rica.
SASY is a great organization. Typically, on average, costs about $10 per animal to spay and neuter. For every animal that's spayed and neutered, reduces the unwanted street pet population by nearly 70 for the life of that animal. I love SASY because it's a great opportunity to give back to the community of Costa Rica. SASY speaks for those without a voice.